Hello, everybody. Welcome to our intro class to the Young Living business. I am super excited to share this class with you guys. I know I say that about every class, but this is a whole nother side to Young Living and to things that have drastically changed my life and my family's. So for those of you who don't know, I'm Michelle Pfeiffer, and I am a silver with Young Living, and I absolutely love this business. It has changed my life for the better, and I love sharing it every single day. So I cannot wait to go through this class with you all. So a little bit about me. This journey brings on so many things, from the people I have met, to the health I have found for my family and I, to the financial well-being that we are striving and setting out to gain. I got started in Young Living about 4 years ago as a customer. We were already on a path to being a non-toxic household. We started that journey when my daughter was conceived, and she is now almost 6.5. So we were already on that journey for a while, and we were just having no luck finding products that, one, either were as clean as they said they were, or that actually worked. So when I found Young Living, I was just in love. One, I was in love with the oils because we weren't currently using essential oils. I didn't even know they were good for anything therapeutic wise besides covering up the stinky smell in our diaper pail. So I was immediately hooked, and I just continuously kept sharing. Everyone I knew had something they needed help with that we found an answer to in Young Living, and I just kept telling people and bringing them to my friend's class, and not even knowing that this could possibly be a business until I started getting paychecks in the mail from Young Living. Granted, maybe they were like, $30, $50, $100, but hey, that's money, and I was excited to get it and had absolutely no clue why I was getting it. So I called up my friend Sharon, and I was like, why did I just get money from Young Living? And she's like, because you shared with people. And I was like, no way. It's pretty awesome. And every month the checks just kept coming because I kept on sharing, and I was like, She's like, well, I'm going down to this event that our team is having down in Arizona. Come with me. So Nick and I had hopped in the car with them, and we went. And I saw the vision of the business, what this could be, what this was, that this was a true potential of empowerment and helping other people and helping my family in the process. And I was all in after that. That was 2 years ago, almost to the month, actually, because we just got back from the same event about a week and a half ago. And I was just in love, and I was like, game on, let's do this. And now here we are 2 years later, sitting at Silver and doing this as a full-time business. And I just cannot be more excited to share this with y'all. So we're going to start. Before I tell you what we do, I'm going to share 2 lifestyles with you all. So the first lifestyle one is that everybody is, well, not everybody, the life expectancy is 80 years. So we put that on the graph if you look at the picture below. And from age 0 to age 25, you go to school, and some people go to college or they go to trade school and learn skills in order to get a job, to work hard for the next 40 years. So most people get into the workforce about 25, and they retire at about 65. So they work really hard for those 40 years, 40, 50 hours a week, trading time for money. Then at 65, you get to retire, you enjoy life. But sadly, by age 70, most people are either on a fixed income or their health is already declining, so you don't really get to enjoy life in your retirement like you should. So we have health or lifestyle number 2. It looks similar, has the 0 to 80, and 80 being, again, the life expectancy of most in America. And most people are over the age of 25, right? Some of you may not be, but most of you on this call are over 25, which means you've already gone to school, you've already got your trades and you are already in the workforce. So I'm going to use myself as an example. So I am, how old am I? I'm 32. So I love to ask people these questions, and I want you to sit and think about them. Look at how old you are now and what your job currently is. If you were to stay in the job that you have now, in 4 to 5 years, is it possible for you to be financially set? Are you currently financially set in the job that you have? If not, in 4 to 5 years, can you be? For most people, the answer is no, right? There's just not that much growth potential in most jobs today. But what if we told you that you could work smart for 4 to 5 years and set yourself up financially so that by the age of, let me see, now by 37, I would be financially set and I could live and enjoy life on my own terms. That is the vision I caught, and I was like, heck yes, I want to enjoy my family and I want to enjoy my kids and raise them and just be able to give back. So I said yes to this business for that very reason. So let me ask you, which lifestyle do you prefer? Lifestyle 1, when you're working hard for 40 years, trading time for money, or lifestyle 2, and you are working smart for 4 to 5 years and you get to enjoy your life for the remainder of the time. Right, most people say lifestyle 2 because it's a no-brainer after you hear that. And again, I had no idea there was even another option, so I get super excited to share these lifestyles with people. And how we do it now is the next question, right? Let me tell you a little about that. So we work with trends. The wellness and beauty industry is on skyrocketing, right? Everybody is starting to realize that their health matters and that they want to make change, and that we need to change things and how our health in America is going and all over the world. And the other one is beauty, and we just joined the beauty as we just launched our non-toxic makeup line in June. So we are now set for both of the most trendy trends out there. But they're not trends that are going to go away. So currently they are a billion-dollar industry. And by 2025, they are set to hit a trillion-dollar industry. That means their sales hit the trillion-dollar mark every year. And it's not going anywhere. So how Young Living plays into that is that our solutions are natural health and wellness, right? We all know because most of you are already members, and that means you are using essential oils, oil-infused supplements, and nutrition and household products that are actually promoting your health and smell good instead of hindering it. Again, the beauty line, that's a whole nother line of solutions that we get to throw in the mix. So I have people that I know that make hundreds of dollars a month doing this business. I have people I know who make thousands of dollars a month. And I actually have many people I know who make tens of thousands of dollars a month doing this business. And it is because Young Living is an amazing company. They have been in business for over 22 years. We're in 74 countries, and we have markets all over the world. We just opened our newest market in New Zealand just a couple weeks ago. So it's more people to reach and bring amazing products to. And for the last 3 years, we have been at the $1 billion mark in sales. So needless to say, business is booming and Young Living is going absolutely nowhere. We are only going up and growing and expanding, and we absolutely love this company. So I love to see it growing that fast. And I remember in 2015 when we hit the $1 billion mark, it was just like amazing to watch the excitement. So I love this company, if you can't already tell. So we are now going to think big. You're going to believe big, act big, and the results will be big. Because essentially this, I know it sounds kind of corny, but it's true. Like, this business will help you build your dreams and the lifestyle that you want and that you deserve. And we are going to show you your potential. God created us each uniquely made with certain gifts and talents that this beautiful business gets to just magnify. And we give you the permission to dream big, because when we were little, we used to dream big all of the time, right? Especially for those of you who have little kids, you already know. You see it, you witness it every day, that your kids just have these imaginations of what they're going to be and what they're going to do, and it's beautiful to watch. But the older that we get, the more that dream and that mentality is squashed, because people say we need to get into reality, you need to get a job, you need to pay your bills. And for so many, including myself, I just had no idea even how to dream big or to set goals. So we love to give you permission tonight to dream big. And I want you to imagine something. If finances were not an issue and you could choose the life you wanted, what would it look like? What would you do? What would you be doing every day? What would that look like? And then what pops into your mind when you think about having an extra $500 every month? What does that do for your family? Are you going to pay down student loans? Are you going to pay down your mortgage, pay off your car? What does an extra $500 look like for you and your family? Because the statistic is the average family who goes into bankruptcy, all they needed was an extra $300 to $400 a month to save them. So maybe that would be you. But then I want you to think even bigger. Think about having an extra $1,500 a month, an extra $3,000 a month. What does that look like for you and your family? Are you investing? Are you going on that summer vacation you guys have always wanted to go on? Or maybe it's spending more time with the people that you love in your family on your own terms. But I want you to take a minute right now and really sit and think about it. I want you to write down 2 to 3 things of what this business could look like for you. That I want you to imagine being able to spend that time with your family, with that extra income, and all while doing a business from home. So write down 2 to 3 things, and I want you to attach a feeling to it. So when you write that down, close your eyes and really think about the way it makes you feel, because attaching that feeling and that emotion to that vision is so powerful in your mind. We love to do vision building. We do a whole separate class on that. So I'm going to give you a second and just write down 2 or 3 things, because if you're anything like me, you hadn't the faintest idea how to dream big. I had no idea how to dream. I just didn't know. I didn't know how to set goals. I didn't know it was okay to even think outside the box. So take a minute, jot those down, and really envision what that could look like for you and your family. So now the question is, why network marketing? Some of you might be completely new to network marketing and have no idea what I'm even talking about, because I didn't. I was like, network marketing, what is that? But network marketing is beautiful. It is a business that allows you to really maximize your potential, to understand that this model is not perfect, but it is better, that it has a low risk and a high return on the opportunity, because most of you have already invested. If you have your starter kit, you've already invested the startup costs to get into this business. If you have not, let's chat and we'll tell you how to get in, because we have a very low startup cost in Young Living, lowest I've seen amongst many, many companies. And that's just a starter kit, which is either $150 or $160 to get started in what could be a potentially multi-million-dollar business, because I know people who have turned this into a multi-million-dollar business. And it really just, done right, is a beautiful profession. Beautiful profession. When you do it right, network marketing is the best. When you do it wrong, it is miserable. But we teach you along the way how to do it right. To do it well, you need to learn some new skills. I know a lot of people out there might be business people already, and you have some skills in talking to people, but network marketing you have to build a whole new set of skills. You have to face your fears. You have to become personally and professionally growing in your life and in your business. And you also have to really commit the time and the planning in order to make it work. I cannot tell you how much God has stretched me over the last 2 years. For those of you who know me before Young Living, I was a very quiet, very reserved, and never talked person, and I just never had anything to say. But this lifestyle and these products lit a passion inside me that I need to tell people because they need the help. And in turn, it is helping my family. But what I have learned is that you have to diligently make that happen. It's not by accident. I said accidental business because I was sharing. I didn't know it was a business, but you cannot accidentally grow a huge, successful business. You have to put in the time, you have to put in the commitment, and you have to plan. I used to be a professional procrastinator, so I had to completely relearn how to think and how to schedule, and I now schedule out my entire life. I have a daily planner that plans out everything, so I know what I need to get done to work this business into my life. Some amazing things about it also, as you see on the screen, is tax benefits. So we as home business owners get so many write-offs. It is awesome. You get to write off part of your home, your cell phone, your car, your internet, your gas, your travel. Like that whole trip I took down to Arizona, I get to write off every bit of that. For me, since I live so far away and I do a lot of classes in Denver, I'm so far away that I get to write down that entire trip down there, including the food when we get down there because we're so far away from home. There are just beautiful benefits to owning your own business. We also get to choose who we work with, and how often do we get to say that? You get to choose the people you bring into this business with you to run side by side. It could be your best friend, it could be your cousin, it could be some awesome person you met on the street. You get to choose who you invite into this business. There's also travel opportunities. Like I was saying, we went to Arizona and we got to write that whole thing off. You also get to go to a convention, and we go to other events throughout the year that are just phenomenal for your mental growth and your personal growth. Convention is amazing whether you're a business builder or not, because the knowledge that it gives you there and the empowerment to take control of your health alone is worth the trip. But then Young Living, as you start advancing, starts to give you free trips and free stuff. So my team is amazing. So they just helped qualify me for the silver trip that's coming up in September. That means you held silver consecutively for 3 months within the time frame. So now my husband and I get to go to the silver retreat that Young Living, all expense paid for me. We have to pay for him, but it's worth the money for him to come. The silver one is in Utah. You get to go experience the farms. You get spoiled and trained and just loved on by Young Living. They give you so much stuff. It's awesome. And the trips just keep getting better and better. You get one for every rank there and up. And then when you get to diamond and above, those trips are amazing. Not only are they all inclusive, all expense paid for you and your partner in your business, which for most people, is their spouse. It is to the most amazing places. Since I've been in the business, the first year they went to Hawaii, last year they went to Australia, and this year they're going to Canada, to this magnificent castle place to go ski and be spoiled and loved on in the process. So they just, and then there's cruises that they give away and all these other trips along the way. And they just spoil you. I see the pictures from people coming back from these trips with backpacks full of stuff. Young Living just loves to give back. So, travel opportunities. You get to be your own boss. You don't have to answer to anyone. Yes, I will help you along in the journey, but I am not your boss. I'm here to help you, keep you accountable if you want me to. I'm here to train you and teach you and love on you and empower you, but I am not your boss. You are your boss. You answer to you and you alone. And that is a beautiful thing and a hard thing all at the same time. We don't carry any inventory. because so many companies out there, they host these parties and they have to have all of this gigantic amount of inventory for people to buy from them. We don't carry any of that. You show up with your kit or maybe just some oils and go chat with your friends and teach them about it and get them to fall in love just like you did. So we don't have to have closets full of inventory and all this stuff to keep track of. Everything is done online, just like you got your starter kit. That's how you show everybody, and it just comes to their doorstep, and it's beautiful. You have also the ability to leverage your time. You get to run this business as you see fit. But again, you have to commit to running this business, not just sometimes, all of the time. But when you do that, is completely up to you. Like if you're a stay-at-home mom like me, you can block out chunks of time throughout the day and the night. Like my work hours are when the kids are napping and after the kids go to bed. But if you're someone who works full-time and has crazy schedule, you could be sharing with people and talking to people at your kids' baseball games and on your lunch break at work and just in the nooks and the crannies of 15 minutes here and 15 minutes there, and run your business just as well as I do. And that is a beautiful thing about this business, because you get to weave it into your everyday life, and it just works out beautiful as long as you stay committed to doing it. So, essential oils is our number one product, right? We love, love, love our oils. And for those of you who are new, which I don't think any of you are on the call are, but you might be on the replay, essential oils are a volatile substance derived from plants containing the natural smell and characteristics of the plant. And they're extracted primarily through steam distillation. So we distill them from different things. Some things are distilled from the flowers, from the full plant, from the bark. Like our citrus is from the rind, not the fruit. Every plant is different, and where is going to have the most therapeutic benefit to pull those oils out of. They are a beautiful, beautiful liquid. So Young Living has a full global impact. Not only do we own and co-own all of our own farms all over the world, as you can see on here, our farms, our offices, our open markets, they're all over the world. Our newest market, like I said earlier, is all the way down in New Zealand. We also have new ones in Croatia. And we just love to share with the world. People need this stuff. People need healing. They need to feel better, and changing your lifestyle into health and wellness mindset will change it all. This is Gary Young, and he is the founder of Young Living, and he is a beautiful soul who is just honestly out to better this world and better every person on it. And he believes essential oils and natural-based living is the answer to that, and so do we. So that's why we've joined the journey. Young Living has something called the Seed to Seal. That's what the promise is in the bottom corner, and that is what sets Young Living above par from everybody, because we truly care to get the best and do the best. And if you go to seedtoseal.com, you can see the full layout of all of it in more detail. But we literally diligently plan everything from the seeds that we plant, because not all strains of the same plant have therapeutic properties. Some might smell good and look the same, but they don't have the same molecular structure makeup of other ones. So the seeds we choose are very, very important. Where we choose to plant them, it is always virgin dirt that has never been contaminated with pesticides or anything, because if pesticides have ever been introduced into the soil, it corrupts the soil and you can never get that soil back, and then it will go into the plants. We also never spray our farms with any sort of pesticide or chemicals, and we just beyond high standards. We don't even do weed until right before we harvest, so the weeds don't go in. We just let them go and leave them be. That's the beautiful thing about convention and these trips, is that you get to go see these farms and touch them and plant things and see everything firsthand. But then we also have the science side that no other essential oil company in the world has, because we are the only company to own mass spectrometers, which is a super, super fancy science machine, which means it can test the chemical makeup of every oil that we produce or that we get from a co-op farm. And we get to see deep down into the molecules to make sure they are therapeutic grade and they have not been adulterated by something blowing up wind. And if they have, we can toss them out, and we have before. And we are just diligent about getting the best quality product out to people. And I absolutely love that about Young Living. So we are health and business coaches. We don't sell product and hope they like it. We literally are out to help people find health and wellness that fits for them. The same products don't work for everybody. The same routine is not for everybody. So we literally help people understand their body, what their body needs, and help them make up a plan for their family, specifically for them. And we provide the training and the teaching to help them create these lives. And we help teach you in the process. So as you're going and helping people, we are training you so you can train them. We absolutely love all of the products Young Living has. We don't just have essential oils. We covered this earlier. We have over 650 different products in our catalog, which is a ton to choose from. It's basically everything you need to live a healthy, non-toxic lifestyle. And we are just incredibly blessed to have that many products, because we don't have to go outside of our own realm for many things. And we are committed to serving and helping people feel better. And that is one of my most favorite parts about this business, is that you introduce someone to a product or the lifestyle and going non-toxic, and you get those messages about, oh my gosh, I love RC so much. I've never been able to sleep so well or had such amazing respiratory support ever. Thank you so much. Those little messages make every bit of this work completely worth it, and I absolutely, absolutely love it. So the question now is, everyone is thinking, how does this business work? How do I get paid? How much money can I actually make? What do I have to do to get paid? And how do I get started? So let's cover some of that. So this is a circle chart. What I love to do, let's flip this bad boy over. Because I don't like it structured from the top down. So the way I explain this business is that you were a seed planted, and we got you into this lifestyle somehow, whether it's with the oils or the makeup or the non-toxic living. We planted a seed. So the orange circle at the bottom is you. You can write me in there. And you are just totally catching the vision. You love the products and you just want to help people and share. So we teach you to share with 5 people. In your first 2 years, just share with 5 people. That's all we're asking. You all know 5 people, right? That you want to help in some way better their health. So you write those 5 people's names in those boxes. After that, we teach those 5 people to share with 5 people. And this makes this beautiful, ever-growing tree of people loving and helping each other to feel better and doing the same for the people that they love. So we help those people sign up 5 people who sign up 5 people who sign up 5 people. So that's when you see it goes to the green, they signed up 5 people. It goes to the blue, they signed up 5 people. And those 5 people signed up all those mass amount of people in the purple. And it is just this ever-growing tree of branches and loving people. That is how I like to explain it. But now for the money side of it, we've got to turn it back around. So for the level 1, so the people in the red squares, you get 8% commission on all of those people. And we teach you how to build this strategically to empower those people to share, whether they want to do the business or not. It helps them get their products paid for. But so we're just making numbers easy right now. You'll have more than 5 people, and they might sign up more than 5 people, or less than 5 people, but these numbers just make it easy. So if you have 5 people and they're ordering $500 worth of product every month, you get 8% of that, which is $40 a month. Right? Which some people are like, oh, $40, okay, whatever. That pays for some of your product, right? So a lot of people get into this just to pay for their oil obsession, and that's awesome. We'd love to bless people and help them do that. But as you keep sharing, and now those 5 people have brought on 5 people, you now have 25 people in your organization, and they're doing, we're just saying everyone does $100 a month, just for easy math. They're doing $2,500 worth of sales every month, and you get 5% of that. So you get 5% of that $2,500, which is $125. Plus, you still get the percentage of the first level people at 8%. So you get 125 plus the 40. And this is about year 2 to 3 that we say for growth wise, just to be mindful of where that sits. And how they're sharing with people is different. Some people hold classes, some people do one-on-one, some people do Facebook. Everyone is different on how they share and run their business. But after all those 5 people have shared with the 5 people, you're now in the blue line. And the blue line now means you have 125 people in your organization, which this puts you pretty much at silver. And you're doing $12,500 a month in that level of OGV. OGV means organizational group volume, which is the amount of sales coming out of that level. And you get 4% of that. So 4% of the 12,500 is 500, but you are still getting everything on top of that. So you're getting the 125 and the 40 on top of that. Which is great and awesome. That's more money rolling in as more people get educated and shown this beautiful lifestyle. But then once we get into like year 4, you're now at 625 people. This is about platinum level, and that level is at 62,500 OGV. Well, not that level, that whole organized everything above. But you are getting paid on, this is now the purple people. You are getting 4% on that. And as you continue to grow and you hit different ranks, you get money based on those levels down. So you now have 625 people all ordering $100 a month. That's 62,500 overall group volume. You're getting 4% of that, which comes out to $2,500 a month, plus the 500, plus the 125, plus the 40. So you can see how it just keeps duplicating as you keep empowering people to share, whether they're business builders or not. You just ask them to hold classes, they're blessing their family, and in turn they're getting their products paid for. There's also things on top of this. So this is just the basic commissions and how you grow your network. Because so many people are like, well, I don't know this many people. I can't do this business. Everybody knows at least 5 people, right? And you just empower them to continuously share with other people. And it just progressively, it's called geometric progression. There's a book on that too, if you're loved to learn and read and want that math side a little more. So the compensation plan shows what we just broke down, right? And these are the first couple levels of what we just shared. And there's distributor, that's basically you're ordering. You may or may not have anybody signed up underneath you. Star, which is the first level, means you are placing a $100 order a month yourself. And you have some people underneath you that are generating 500 OGV. Sometimes we may make this on our own. I'm just going to say I might have done that the first month I hit star, which is totally okay. And as you can see at the bottom, the compensation levels, the further you go, you get paid more down. So the more people are sharing all those different colored circles, the more you're getting paid in the levels down. Senior star means you have quite a few people underneath you and your OGV is 2,000 and you are getting paid on those different percentage levels all the way down. Executive is where things really start to get good and your paycheck really starts to make a difference. And that means you have 4,000. That's 2 legs, so 2 people at 1,000. And we go over this step by step as you are growing, because I know this is really confusing at first. But what we love to share is the fast start bonus. Is how do I make money now? Because as you're growing and all those people, those commissions are great. But so many people are, okay, how do I make money now? How you make money now is the fast start bonus. Your first paycheck will be your fast start bonuses. So how this works is you hold a class or you introduce your friend, they buy a starter kit. So you, on average, get about $50 per person you sign up. And this is how it breaks down. So you get a $25 bonus the first month just for signing them up. But then you also get 25% commission on the volume that they bought. So usually that is $25 because the starter kits are 100 PV. So you get 25% of that. But a lot of people, when they're signing up, they really want an impact in their life. So a lot of people sign up with a starter kit and then they might add on some like Thieves products or makeup and add a little bit more point value to that. So you get 25% of all of that they are buying. And then for the first 3 months, you get that 25% commission on everything they buy. So when a new person signs up and they are just totally into the lifestyle and loving it, and we're educating them, right? We're showing them the value and how to transfer buy. And we teach that also. But you are now getting 25% for the first 3 months of everything that they order. So they're ordering $100 a month, you're getting $25. And then as people continue to sign up, all those level 2 people, so those friends of friends, you also make 10% commission on all of them for their first 3 months. So that is how you get your money fast and right now. And those are the exciting checks. So when you take either you hold a class at your house or you take your friends to a class or join one on Facebook, and all of a sudden you have a couple friends who signed up and you just made $150 and there's your kit paid for. So really all you need to do is sign up 3 friends to get your investment back into this business. And that is phenomenal because we want to share with our friends anyway, right? So there's also more ways to make money. So we have something called the Rising Star Team Bonus. And as you are signing up people, we really help you set the foundation to maximize this bonus. We even have charts and some forms to fill out to help you encompass this into your team, because you want to get these shares to maximize your check. So as you're sharing with people, and they're on ER, which is Essential Rewards, is our monthly auto ship program that you get to fully customize and put on whatever you want on it. As long as they are ordering 100 PV on that order, you get this Rising Star bonus. So we love to help show people the lifestyle and get them to share so they get to earn a little money and we get to make these bonuses. I'm not going to totally go into that right now. We can sit down one-on-one and really discuss this a little more. But we have to, one, show the income disclosure statement anytime we're ever talking about the business. This comes from the government. It's not numbers we made up. It makes you know that this business is for real. I also posted this on the Facebook page before we joined in tonight. So as you can see, so the first level is star. The average star works 3 hours a week. That's maybe having one class and talking with a few friends throughout the week. The average star check is about $79, which is great, right? That pays for most of that $100 order you're placing every month. And boom, there's a whole bunch of free products. The average time it takes people to get to that is usually about 12 months. There's people who do it in 1 month. There's people who do it in 12. It's however much you are sharing. We're just going to go over a couple of these first ranks, and then you can see and check it out yourself. So Senior Star works about 9 hours a week, and they have the average paycheck about $255-ish. Sometimes it's lower, sometimes it's higher. It depends on how many people are under you and how much they are ordering. The next level is executive. This is where I told you the paycheck really starts to get nice, is that they work about 11 hours a week. And their average paycheck is about $549. So that is where that income level of what does that $500 look like for you and family comes into. And the average person takes about 23 months to get there. But if you are really, really committed to this business, you can do it in much, much less. I did it in 3 months. So they also give you prizes for that kind of stuff too. Young Living loves to give stuff away. I got an amazing diffuser called the Urea for doing that. And then the next one is silver, which is where I sit now. The average silver works about 18 hours a week, and the average silver makes about $2,200 a month. So that is where that drastic number really comes into impact and changing the way your family can live and the things that you do. And the average silver, it takes 32 months to get there. It took me 13, I think. Something like that. So it's doable, faster, slower, but everyone goes at their own pace. It's what fits your life. That is the beauty of this business. And then gold, they work about 24 hours a week, and their average income is $6,000 a month. But as you can see, even at the top, the Royal Crown Diamond works on average about 37 hours a week. That's still not quite a full-time job. That's part-time hours, but they make on average $141,000 a month. Imagine what that would do for your family. I cannot wait till we get there. So we love to show this. One, we have to show it, but two, it really shows you the potential. Like I know, well, obviously I'm a silver. I have many friends who are golds. I have some that are platinums. I have a few that are diamond, and I have a few that are Royal Crown diamonds. These people are just average people like you and I who have just maximized the way this business went and shared and loved on people, and now they are abundantly paid for it. Can I really make a living doing this? I just proved to you that you can, right? Because I know people who do. You know me, obviously. I'm a silver. I made it happen. Can I really make it? So you know my business story. But let me tell you my friend Andrea's story. She is our diamond leader in our team. And she was just your average girl, average mom. She was a high school, or her and her husband were both teachers. So they made, we all know teachers don't get paid nearly enough. And she just had this vision of staying home with her kids and being able to raise her kids from home, and really wanted to strive to do this business. She was introduced by her mother-in-law, who gave them a couple oils and thieves for Christmas, because they're all teachers and every teacher on the planet needs thieves. But it sat in her cupboard for a while. She did nothing with it. They didn't really touch them. Then they gradually started using them. They gradually started sharing, and 4 to 5 years in, they're sharing sometimes and really haven't made a business out of it. But then they went to convention and went to a class, and she caught the vision of, I really need to commit to this business. And now 10 years later, right, which was only about 5 years after she committed to actually doing the business, she is now a diamond. So it is totally doable for the average person. Just a husband and wife who used to be teachers are both now retired, leading this team. Amazing things can happen to average people when you just find the system, duplicate, plug in, and just believe. We believe in you until you are ready to believe in you, because we see the potential. And if we have invited you to this class, that means we have seen the potential in you. So it's totally doable. And plugging into the system, we have an amazing team. I've created some resources for our team but most of our resources come from Living Well Now. And Andrea is, where is she? She is top left, the dark brunette. Her and Andy, her husband, are next to her and her 2 kids. Those are the teachers I was telling you about who went from making, does the average teacher make, like $40,000 a year, to making that in 1 month because they saw the vision. But we have an amazing system to plug into, from scripts to classes to trainings for free, and just empowerment to love on each other and to grow this business. And I'm so grateful for it. This is the Lehman family is who all of them are. We have a diamond, 2 platinums, and golds for all of the siblings and couples in this picture. So it is doable and doing it well. So when you get started, we teach you to do something called the LWN Power Start. This really kickstarts your business in easy steps to do. So most of you, if you have not, you need to create your account by getting a starter kit and getting on ER. You need to announce your business publicly, whether it is messaging your friends saying, hey, I'm doing this, I would love your support, posting it on Facebook and social media, creating an active candidate list of people you may or may not talk to, but it gets your mind flowing of, I know all of these people, and these are all of these people I can bless by showing them the healing and the lifestyle that we have found for our family in these products. Then schedule your first 3 classes, and you do that with me. If I am your leader, you do it with me. If someone else invited this or you to this class, you do it with them. But your leader helps you teach these first 3 classes. So we do the IWU method, which means the first class I teach. It might be at your house, it might be at my house, it might be at a coffee shop, but you're inviting the people, I'm teaching the class. The second class, we teach together. So I give you the script, you learn parts of it, you teach it alongside with me. Again, you're inviting all of your people. The third class, I am there, but you fully teach it all by yourself. That way, this is where the duplication comes in. We get you comfortable and empowered to run these classes by yourself so that you can go out and do the same for everybody you're signing up in. That network just continually expands. And we still love to do, we do lots of secondary classes that when you're first starting out, you don't teach. So we teach together, we empower together. And then you just start talking to people, getting to know them, getting out of your comfort zone a little. For me, this was huge because, again, I didn't talk to people. That's why I love social media. I run majority of my business on social media. Those of you who don't know me well, you may not know that I live in the middle of the Colorado Rocky Mountains and I don't see people every day. So I utilize social media and I talk to people every single day, getting to know them, understanding their family's needs, and helping them see the value in the products that we have, that how we can impact their family's life. And we do trainings on all of this throughout the time we're together. So the wholesale membership, most of you know, but for those of you who are not members yet, one of our starter kits is the way to get started. This one, I actually need to update the graphic because we just launched a new starter kit that makes me super, super excited for the changes that they made in it. But you still get the same amount of products. So for the oil starter kit, you get 11 oils, a diffuser, some samples in the bottom of the box of Ningxia Red, and then you get a sample of our Thieves Household Cleaner, which is amazing. You use that once and you're going to fall in love. It's concentrated and it's beautiful, non-toxic, plant-based cleaning that cleans your entire house with one bottle. We also have the makeup starter kit for those of you ladies who love your makeup. Most makeup out there is highly toxic. I was so excited. Even though I don't really wear makeup, I was so excited when this came out because I know so many women who do and the toxic crap that is in them. So this is a beautiful way for you to still love on yourself but not harm your health in the process. We also have the Thieves Starter Kit, which is everything you need to make your house start going toxic free. That's the household cleaner. You get some hand soaps, some little Thieves sprays, some toothpaste, all kinds of, we have, our Thieves line is amazing. Obviously, that whole line is based off of it. And then our fourth one is our powerhouse drink, Ningxia Red, which is antioxidant overload. The more antioxidants we get into our body, the better, because they balance out the free radicals that are wreaking havoc on our system. So one of those 4 kits gets you a wholesale membership, which means from then on, you get everything 24% off that Young Living has to offer. And that is beautiful. That alone is worth buying a starter kit, even if you're not going to do the business. And all you have to do, it's like kind of like a Costco membership. You just have to spend $50 a year to keep that membership open and going, which is, when you're living on this lifestyle, we spend that in a month. So here's the Ningxia Red I was telling you about that has one of the kits. It's whole body wellness. It energizes and supports multiple levels of your body. It supports normal cell function. It contains powerful ingredients like antioxidants, like I was talking about, and other dark fruits and berries. And it's also infused with essential oils. And essential oils we put in all of our supplements because they increase the bioavailability in our products. So essential rewards we touched on a little bit that you needed to be on. So the reason for being on essential rewards is it's an amazing program. As you are starting to implement the lifestyle, we teach you to start transfer buying, which means we're all buying products. You might not be buying oils yet, but you're going to start because you're going to get hooked on them and see the power they have on the health of your family. But we also teach transfer buying. So we teach you to buy the things you're already buying, but buy them from Young Living at a discounted price because you get the 24% off. But they are plant-based, non-toxic products that are actually going to promote the health of you and your home and your family. So when you already buy toothpaste and lotion and vitamins and shampoo and conditioner and laundry detergent, all of that stuff we teach you to transfer buy into the Essential Rewards program. So many reasons why. You get cheaper shipping. You get free products. So at 3, 6, 9, and 12 months, they send you something for free with your order. You also get points every month. So for the first, we just upped this program too. And I obviously didn't update the slide. But for the first, so don't look at what it says at the bottom. For the first 1 to 3 months, you get 10% back. That's 10% back of every dollar that you spend. So we're essentially paying you to use our products and love on yourself. From 3 months to 24 months, you get 20% back. So just after 3 months of being on the program, you get 20% back of every dollar you spend on the program. And after 24 months, you get 25% back. That's currently what I get, and that racks up fast. And you get to go spend this on free product and more stuff to bring into your home to increase the health of your family. Young Living also every month gives away products based on the amount of money you spend, and every month it changes. There's 100 PV level, there's 190, 250, and 300, and usually the 300 mark, they give around $250 to $280 worth of free product away, which you basically get as much free product as you're actually buying, which is awesome. And we go over all that each month with everybody. So I love this quote: change your focus from making money to serving more people. Serving people makes the money come in. So we teach you in this business, like I said, to serve people, to show them how to get their products paid for free. And by helping other people, that brings in the money to you. If you don't know who Robert Kiyosaki is, go Google him and he will fully take in his knowledge and his recommendation. So that is the end of our class. I would love to hear your thoughts on all of this and get with you one-on-one if you are invited by me. Otherwise, get with your leader and who invited you and chat with them. But these are some ways of connecting with us. If you go to Facebook, LoveOils.LiveOils, you can see all our events, all of our classes coming up, and get some education on the page. And we just love to love on you and educate you and empower you to not only do this business, but to take control of your family's health. So thank you all for joining. I greatly appreciate you, and I hope that you all have an amazing, amazing night. Take care.